Robin, what is the program for the ThriveAbility MasterClass?
Well, we have four key things. One, we talk about the origins of ThriveAbility and where it is today and how it's working. Then we talk a bit about the foundations of a regenerative inclusive economy. We then move on to how you'd implement the ThriveAbility approach. And that's day one. Then on day two, we allow and encourage participants to bring a case study and ask them to work through the case study with the ThriveAbility approach to demonstrate its value. Let's just dig into those a little bit more. So what are the origins of ThriveAbility? Well, we'll talk about the why, the who, and the what. Why is ThriveAbility important? Who's involved? And what actually is it? What are the elements? There's a ThriveAbility journey we're going to go through. So we're going to go through, for many organizations, denial through compliance and CSR to sustainability, through to possibly net positive and then being thrivable. And looking then at the governance model that enables us to work with all the players in the system in an open source way so that we can scale this as fast as possible. We are a global public good, and that is a very important part of what we're doing. Then we look at some of the players in the organizational ecosystem that we're working with. Who are they? How have we grounded this in the best practice, in the best players that are actually making things happen out there to make the world a much more thrivable place? And how do we partner with those organizations and people who come to this workshop? Then, talking about the foundations of the regenerative inclusive economy, the most important thing is that it's a multi-capital approach to success. We redefine success in terms of 7 capitals and not just financial capital. And for that, we have to work with the 7 capital matrix that's grounded in the work of people like the Integrated International Reporting Council and various other organizations. We then show how the true future value equation that is central to ThriveAbility allows us to understand which innovations and which decisions are more thrivable than others. And then we look at the ThriveAbility program and index, which emerge out of this over a multi-year program, a multi-stakeholder program, and look at the ThriveAbility operating system to show how the data and the metrics are incorporated into an actual project. Finally, we then look at the different ways in which we can generate innovation pathways through the ThriveAbility 6-step model of transformation. We look at the strategic implications of that transformation through the system in focus approach and through the strategic alignment of the whole organization and all its stakeholders for a thrivable future in that whole system through the implementation of thrivable innovations. And also understand what is a thrivable decision. How do I know, both instinctively and intuitively and also analytically, fact-based evidence, that this is a better decision than that one? So that's day one. Then on day two, we take all of that knowledge and apply it to the case studies that participants bring with them, demonstrate how this can enable them to run much more successful programs, projects, and organizational innovations through the ThriveAbility approach. And that's it.